Alright, so this is part 4 of Lore of the Temptress. We're on Squirrel Patrol. The last stream, we did make it into the caves to the dragon. We defeated a beast along the way. We got the Eye of Gethrin from the dragon, which I think we can use to... I don't want to look on West Street. No, not you. Get out of here. Let's look at the Eye of Gethrin. You search your pocket for the magical stone, the carven surface cold and rough in your grasping fingers, but suddenly you remember the dragon's warning and snatch your hand away. That's right, so we can't even look at it. Yeah, so this is supposed to be able to be used to take down the Squirrel army and Selena the Temptress. Would I take an anime game over this game? Probably not. No, I would not. Everything's relative, isn't it? All right, let's resume our timer. So we basically made it back to town, and it seems like we now need to get into the castle gates. And apparently, I guess what, we have a couple of leads maybe on that. What's her name? The Edwina in the bar told us when the squirrel get off duty, she shows up outside the bar and seemed to suggest she's like a hooker. I'm not sure if that's what the designers actually meant, but there was a strong implication that that was indeed the case. And I mean, look, it was medieval times. I mean, it's not as if it should be any sort of a taboo type subject here. Hey, Snatcher. It does look like Miska. But then, what's his name? Malin told us the squirrel were... Oh, yeah, this guy. Let's actually just talk to him again. Hey, Malin, wait. Will you help me get into the castle? You're joking, surely. That's the last place I'd want to visit, but I'll give you some advice. What is that? Keep your eye on the squirrel patrols. There's one particular who is acting most suspiciously. Indeed. So we did follow him around. Now, in general, though, we saw him do the same things we had seen him done before. He goes into the bars and tries to get beer and food, and he bullies the shopkeeper, or threatens him, really. He goes by the castle gate briefly. He goes into the magician's house, all that sort of thing. But all those things, I mean, we kind of saw his roots. It looks like he does two slightly different loops of the game world, kind of. But I don't think we saw any net new events that we hadn't seen before, is the thing. Oh yeah, and here he comes now. So here he's on one of the loops where, I think, yeah, this is the one where he looks at the tableware, and then he goes into the, he goes in the shop and bullies the shopkeeper. Then he's got another one where he looks into the window, right? So, I mean, when we were in that shop, or not shop, magician's house, he then would also come in there. If there's anything suspicious he does, that's probably the closest. He doesn't actually go inside there unless we're already inside there. So I guess that's one thing we could kind of experiment with a little bit. The other option is we go to the castle and wait for him there, or not like specifically the castle gates. We could wait for them there, but unfortunately, we don't really have much more beyond that. Like, are we supposed to see him do something that we replicate, like activate a secret area, or, I don't know, drop off an item for somebody, like a dead dropper, I don't know, something like that. And how is what he's doing suspicious? It's kind of like the active question here. Wow, is he still in there? I guess he must be. Also, in other news, Gawain said she professed her love for us. Just a minute, Wayne, come back. Oh, dear me. Wayne? Oh, wait a minute. This is different than what we saw before. Is he talking to someone in the back? Because this squirrel is not Wayne. What was that about? Who, pray tell, is Wayne? Okay, this is the same generic response, which doesn't help us.
What's up with that?
Give me strength. Wayne. Okay, that could be potentially interesting. Maybe there's something untoward happening. All right, the other option is, so hang on, let's save here. Not, let's save, make another squirrel patrol save. Let's tell Rat Pouch, no, not talk to. Damn it. Wait, is this a different guy or the same guy? Yeah, that was the other question, is we don't know how many, we don't know how many squirrel there are. I think there's just one that's actually on patrol. I don't think there's more than one from what we've seen. Okay. All right. Tell Rat Pouch to use lockpick on lock. Yeah, name tags, or at least some way to differentiate them. But I think it's just one, but I don't know for sure. You haven't the lockpick? Did I not give it to you? Oh, for heaven's sake. I just hate how everything takes a year and a half to execute something in this game. Like, why is it still showing the camera icon? The interface is very, leaves a lot to be desired. Oh my god. And even just controlling it is difficult. Like, if they had some sort of sentence builder where you could just click on things instead of, like, scrolling through a series of dialogue boxes would be much better. Alright, so let's do another save here. Or the same save, really. Now, if we... Well... So, actually, the problem is if we wait here, he'll just catch us. So that actually doesn't help us. Unless... Can we hide? Probably not. There's, like, nowhere to go here. No, can't walk over there. Alright. So I guess we could wait for him and just see what he does, but I don't know. Oh my god. Get out of the way, everyone. There is no madam here, Rat Pouch. There is no madam. This pagan things. Stall. Window. Look through window. Oh. Oh. I didn't know we could have looked through this window. So this is... Oh, so maybe every time we've gone in there, they're ending the conversation. Maybe this is how we can actually see their conversation. Uh-huh. Okay. Can we look through this window as well? The wooden planks are firmly attached to the frame. There's no way they can be removed. Okay, so you can't see through that crack there. All right. Oh, I saved over it. Damn. Okay, so we are gonna have to wait for that guy to come back then. So I'll have to do a couple laps probably then. Unless what's our save before this? Waregate. All right, let me just quickly see. Okay, so this is right when after we left. It's gonna take too much dialogue. All right, we'll go with the Squirrel Patrol save. We have to do a little bit of waiting, but it's better than making the rounds, talking to everybody again. Okay. I don't think we could always look through that window. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I know I tried other windows certainly, but I feel like we tried this window as well. And we couldn't do it at that point. This is now hopefully we find out what who this Wayne is. And he said something like Wayne wait. Now, unfortunately, it's the same view we get when we walk into the building, so it's not like a side window or a back window where we could see who Wayne is or whatever. But I will take it. Because if we go up, there's no view of the building, like another side of the building, is there? Hey, Kara. No, you just get the town hall. Okay. And then on this side, I think is the whatcha-place. Oh, that could be the same building, but it's not. Yeah, there's no other window we can look at through here. Okay. Okay, I said walk right, and he walks all the way to the left side of the screen. Oh my god. Alright, so I guess we just sort of wait here. See which building he goes into. I think he's going to go this one next, because I think he's making alternate loops. So we could see what happens when he just goes there. But based on the fact that you can look through the window here, and you get an alternate view, my thought is, and this is more likely to be the useful view. Or not useful, but we're actually going to see something of value. Everyone's just saying excuse me because they keep on walking into each other. It's a whole big mess here. Here's Gwyn back for the second time in like 2 minutes. Okay, here he comes. So he does say, Get out of my way, rat pouch. Okay, he went in there. Now, hold on. I'm probably going to die. Oh, hold on. Let's do another save. If we follow him in after there. What was that place called? Grub House. Get out of the way, rat pouch. He's not actually here? Are you serious? He disappeared here, and now he's not here. Can't do anything with the fireplace. The only thing is the apparatus area. This box is nothing. Interesting. He disappeared into thin air. Why did the door automatically close behind me? Did I try to close it? I did not. Alright, so hopefully he's now on his second. He's on his second loop of the area. So maybe half the wait is over. Oh, is this a different stall? Probably not. Oh, it is. The wooden trestle carries a wide range of objects, none of which you could imagine anyone wanting to buy. Broken buckles, chipped pottery, bone combs with broken stained teeth, potatoes, and something made out of pine cones and colored string. I will buy the pine colored string mess, please. We walked to the literally other side of the screen just to make room for the monk passing through. So you can look through the window, you can't do anything else to it. You can't do anything to the stalls. Excuse me, you were just standing still. Malin walked right through you, dude. You should be the one saying excuse me, if anything, not you. Have some more confidence, rat pouch, if that is your real name. So you do get the same hotspots through this view. Wait, did he just go like this to me? Yeah, what's that about? What is that about, Ewan? Oh. No, get out of here. Shit. So he's back here? Oh, okay, he's going back to this. Oh no, he went there. What the heck? So he didn't enter that time. So, is it 3 loops then? Does he go in there once? continues on loop 2 and then goes in there, loop 3. I thought it was 2 loops. The other option is we could just kind of try to follow him and catch up to him. I think he has too much of a head start. Yeah, it's probably not worth it. I don't want to risk missing him here. All right. Oh, here he comes again. I'm glad I... Okay, this is the loop. All right, let's get another save in case something goes wrong. All right. No, not look through window. Shopkeeper, give me more food. That's the first this week. What are the rest of us supposed to eat? We need food. If not potatoes, then man flesh. Skull must be fed. We have to eat too, you know. Life goes on despite Selena and you, Squirrel. We're all hungry. This was a happy, thriving community before you came along. Yes. All that will change. What do you mean? How is it we can hear this conversation from outside, but when we inside, we couldn't hear anything? Squirrel can't reach Selena. What? I don't see how I can help you. Why did that go by so quickly and I couldn't read it? Did anyone catch what else he said? Silence! Later you hide in barrel and I will take you into the castle. Kill Selena and I might spare you. Just a minute, Wayne. Come back. Oh, dear me. Okay, so this guy's name is... The squirrel's name is Wayne. Interesting. So hide in the barrel, I think is what he said. Okay. And we have to kill... A mounting excitement grips you as you ponder the conversation you have overheard. You realize that this could be your chance to infiltrate the castle. We probably shouldn't be caught looking through it now. So he said hide in the barrel and then kill Selena. So confirmed the squirrel are trying to use Selena. I mean, I guess we can restore if we need to. I guess barrel strats. We probably missed something important there. I don't know why the game is so variable with the speed at which it displays the text. For some reason, it took like a year and a half to get through one side, and then this wasn't my save. Oh wait, did I save over Squirrel Patrol? I must have. Yeah, okay, I saved the long slot. All right, well this is going. I'm gonna get a stream going in the other window and pause it if I have to. Must be fed. Okay, this is the one I think took a long time to clear. Yeah. It's a long gap. But we even started to say what? Something. Squirrel can't reach Elena. She is guarded by magic, and Squirrel have no power against that. We need your help, human. I don't see how I can help you. Silence. Later you hide in barrel, and I will take you into the castle. Kill Selena, I might spare you when the flesh need is upon me. Okay. Got it. All right, so they need to do magic, and the squirrel don't have a magic, I guess. All right, so now the question becomes what barrel? Is there a barrel inside here? there is it. It's not an available item though. Can we talk to Bat-Ewan, take his place? Do we negotiate it? I will take your place in the barrel. I don't understand. I overheard your conversation with the squirrel. So I don't have to enter the castle? No. And I don't have to face Selena? No. Quickly, here comes the squirrel. Climb into the barrel. Okay, I guess it just happens automatically. Auto magic. Ooh, look at this view. Now this is the most ambitious the graphics have been since the introductory sequence. He threw us down a hole outside the castle wall and smashed. All right, so it looks like we're in some castle basement of some sort. Excellent. Yeah, I guess we can just save over that one. Barrel strats. Look at that. We are in the castle. Oh God, who's this? Stranger. Oh, it's a wine cellar. Well, of course. The stone-walled room is cool and filled with the sweet and intoxicating fumes of wine. Talk to. Hey, stranger, wait. Don't be frightened, boy. I ain't frightened, just surprised. What is your name? I'm Minnow. What are you doing here? So this is the son of Morcus. I need to get into the tower, boy. My master's the gatekeeper, a big squirrel, and he's been drinking all day. You won't get past him. Who are you anyway? I am Dearbot. I'm the official wine and taster. I've come to take you home, boy. I'm going to help you escape. I've come for Selena. Let's choose all of the above. I'm the official ale and wine taster. Get away, I weren't born yesterday. I've come to take you home, boy. I'd rather work for Squirrel, me. I'm going to tell my master your ear. Uh-oh. Time for you to die. No, Minnow, wait. Clear off. Are you serious? All right. Time to use. Well, I wouldn't mind seeing a death if it's going to happen.
Oh no.
He didn't want to go home. Look at cask. The wooden cask is empty. Okay, we can't target it. How about this cask? The wooden cask is empty. Is this wooden cask also empty? No, the cask is sealed with a wooden bung. The bung is nothing more than a short cylinder of wood. Pull the bung. There is no way for your fingers can grasp the bung. Get the bung. No, they can't get it. Use. What can we use in the bung? Maybe the knife to pry it open? Nothing happens. How about my axe? Nothing happens. Can I use my axe on the cask? It's amazing we still have that. Oh no, you can't. You can only target the bung. Broken glass to get a piece inserted into the bung and then remove it as such. No. And we've had that broken glass since we escaped from the dungeon, and still has not helped us. We still have that incense, a statue. That was kind of had warped, like, limbs. Maybe we just don't have what we need yet. Tinderbox. Okay. All right. Anything else here? Does not appear so. Oh, there's another cask here. I'm sure that's probably the only one that is important, but the wooden cask is empty. They're all empty. How about this one? Everyone's drinking up all the wine. Yeah, empty. I shall drink from an axe. No, I can't even drink from the cask. Damn. All right. What's over here? Hey, evening, Drew. Oh, he's back. Hey, you. Here. Use ask on Minnow. Hey, Minnow, wait. Uh-oh, who's this? Now then, Minnow, how do I get to Selena? After he just ratted you out to his master? She lives upstairs, but you'll have to lower drawbridge. Well, at least we got some intel. I'll have to lower the drawbridge, you say? Good evening. So there's a cask with a bung. Lower drawbridge? I don't know. What for? Oh yeah, get into the tower. All right. So what if we? It doesn't sound like he wants to escape. So what if? But they did bring us here to kill Selena anyway. So probably if he's indoctrinated with the squirrel, we probably want to say that we've come for Selena. I've come for Selena. To kill her, you mean? She won't like that. Tell the squirrel Selena has sent for him. Tell the squirrel there's someone in the... No. Tell the squirrel Selena has sent for him. All right, but he's so ratted he'll not be able to climb stairs. That's his problem now, isn't it? All right. Let's see what else we can explore here. Oh, we have a kitchen of some kind with rats running amok. We have a carcass. The raw and bloody remains of an unidentifiable animal lie partly butchered on the huge table. Greasy wedges of fat hang from the unhealthy-looking flesh. Ooh, they really paint a picture, don't they? Okay, can we target that? We cannot. Wait, oh, there's fat, though. The large flap of fat is yellow and white with semi-translucent fronds. It seems to quiver obscenely in the flickering firelight. Get the fat. As your hand closes on a particularly rancid piece of fat, you shiver with revulsion. With your teeth clenched and your eyes closed, you tear it from the carcass. We now have some fat in our inventory. The tongues are bent and twisted from age and are probably used to move hot coals to and from the range. Get the tongs. Nice. Here's the range. The cooking range is black with constant use and gives off an enormous heat which prevents you from getting too close. Yeah, no, the game is definitely very well written. The long knife has a blade which glints with menace, the sort of weapon which could rip through the leathery skin of a squirrel with ease. Is it better than our knife? Hey, where are you going now, Minnow? Hey, Minnow, wait. I could probably use the tongs to remove the bung. That plan of yours were useless. What now? Oh, God, do I want to choose this? How can I get rid of that squirrel, Minnow? I don't know. He's only interested in one thing, and that's his drink. Okay, so that's where that cask will come in. Do we have a bottle, though? Like your father. Aye, but squirrel don't dribble as much as me dad. Dibble, dibble, dibble. Can we get this ladle? The giant ladle looks as if it could have been used as part of the siege engine on which you played as a child. No, we can't take it. Pot. The enormous iron pot has a vast capacity in order to cook for the guards and servants who maintained the great castle in former days. Oh, there's a fork here. It looks more like a garden fork than a culinary tool. The tines are stained with a greenish tinge, and you shudder to think of what has caused the discoloration. Pan. This pan is surprisingly small, almost delicate compared to the scale of all the other cooking tools in the kitchen. The inner surface is smooth as silk and gleams with oil and years of careful use. It could have only been the head chef's omelet pan. Perhaps. Utensil. The utensil has no obvious use. It could be part of a rat trap or maybe a device for skinning marshmallows, but it is unlike anything you have ever seen before. And also is not interactable. Okay. All right, so let's do a save here, and then we'll see if we can get the. Can we remove the bung with the tongs? Oh, we have to look at it first to reveal the bung hotspot. I don't know why the game doesn't have music in these parts. Tongs. The bung pulls free. Wine now spills from the cask. But we have the contents of the cask are pouring out like blood from a gaping wound. Oh, I can't use anything on it. Well, yeah, it's not like I can put any of my inventory items on that to capture some of the wine. So I guess this is just the thing now. He cares most for his drink. What's going to happen when he gets sober and angry? Probably nothing good. Usually, you want to get in these games. You want to get the enemies drunk, not not sober when they already are drunk. All right. So what's he going to say? What's Minnow going to say when everything is gone? Oh yeah, he'll care more about the cask. Tell the score there's a leaky cask in the cellar. He'll be right mad if he thinks wine is going to waste. Well, wine is going to waste. Shouldn't we better hide though before he comes? Or maybe he'll be too concerned with getting there that he won't care. He'll just pass us. Maybe I can hide behind this tapestry. So we can go up the stairs. Oh, I haven't been looking around. Passage. The room is empty and echoing, reminding you of the old west wing of the castle in which your father used to work. Imagination had filled the ancient corridors with infantile fears and foreboding, keeping you prisoner in your room until the break of dawn. All right, so we can go left or right, or of course back the way whence we came. Now we could have gone here anyway. I'm guessing we want to go that direction once the squirrel passes us. So I'm going to wait here. So Minnow's going first. Okay, there he goes. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, so he can't catch you. All right, fair enough. So you cannot be in the same room as him. I thought he was going to be too preoccupied with the wine. I was wrong. Echo. So I don't think I used the tongues at this point. All right, so I guess we go left so we don't get caught by him. Fair enough. Can't hide anywhere back there. Couldn't we just tell him to do that without actually having to open up the cask? Oh, I guess it doesn't hurt to do that. Look at this implement. Cheap, 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 cheap. Oh, okay. No. You, hey, boy. Tell him there's a leaky cask. All right, just make sure he goes right. Okay, good. I'm going to go left. Let's do another save. Probably not the best place. Is everyone sleeping? Oh, we're up there. Okay, I thought I was the guy. Oh, that's Minnow who's walking down there at first. Okay, good. The dining hall. The room echoes with the rattling snores of drunken squirrel. The air is fetid with the stench of unwashed fur and stale wine and beer. Sir, one of your barrels has sprung a leak. Oh no, disaster. Don't panic, boy. I'm coming as fast as I can stagger. I'm panicking. Now, I don't know how much time this is going to get us, but let's do a new save here. Dining hall save. Oh, so we have Minnow. Man, this guy's passed out in his own puke. Look at that. Okay, there's nothing. It looks like there's nothing we need to get down there. There's just minnow. Oh, we have a head, though. Up here we have a head. The massive head is moth-eaten and straw bulges from its poorly stitched seams. Yet the strength and dignity of the noble animal prevails, in defiance of the barbarous fool who brought it crashing to the forest floor. I want to erase the... Okay. Oh, maybe that's too bright. Hang on. Okay. Can we do anything with the head? We cannot. Alright. What's over here to the right? Oh. Oh, okay. We can continue that way. There is another door that way, though. Maybe we should be going down there and going out, sneaking past all of them since they're all passed out. But for now, let's go with what's in front of us. We saved it at a good point, I think. Oh, this is the drawbridge we have to lower. Oh, look at this pretty area. The drawbridge. From the dizzy heights of the castle towers, the mist-shrouded northern mountains can be seen. The ancient brooding peaks and pinnacles are desolate and uninhabited, shunned by even the hardiest of your people. Interesting. All right, and I'm guessing we have to lower this from the other area. Okay. Let's see if we have enough time. We might not. And it was just like walking around anxiously. Nothing to see here. What is going on there? He's drooling into some cauldron? Ah, okay, this definitely looks like a drawbridge control room. The gate room. The room houses a mechanism with great chains disappearing through holes in the ceiling. We have a bench, a torch, door. We have a lever. And that's all there seems to be. That's the other thing. Oh, there's also a winch. Okay. Look at lever. The lever appears to be connected to the winch mechanism. Look at winch. The cogs of the wooden winch are worn away with age and continual use. All right, can we pull the lever? The lever doesn't move. It seems to be jammed or rusted. Can I use the axe with it? Nothing happens. Oh, maybe I can loosen it up with the fat. Fatty, fat, fat, fat. You slap the slippery handful of grease around the rust-encrusted lever. Now pull it. Aha. Winch. Operate the winch. The winch won't move. Oh, do I have to do this with Minnow? Is this a two-man job? Oh, yeah, here, you. Can I tell? No, I can't tell. Hey, Minnow, wait. Now then, Minnow, how do I get to Selena? She lives upstairs, but you'll have to lower drawbridge. Not the drawbridge, just drawbridge. How? I don't know. I just want to get out before them squirrel wake up. And now he wants to leave? Why did he rat us out the first time? Okay, now I can tell him to do something. Okay. Tell him to pull the lever. Follow these instructions. All right. And now you need to operate the winch. Aha! It is a two-man job. Okay, hopefully that did something. Let's go and find out. Hopefully it lowered the bridge. The thing I was gonna say is like, even though the graphics in this game are perfectly fine, they're good, I would say, for 1992. For some reason, like very little of the game is interactable, or like there are very few things to look at. So I don't know. It somehow makes things kind of makes the game world a little bit more superficial. Ah, this again. Your progress is barred by the appearance of a huge beast. Instinctively, you draw and brandish your weapon. Yeah, I should have known as soon as we kept the axe this was going to happen. Oh, and I can't save it again? And it's the exact same. This is a little bit lazy. It's the exact same creature we saw in the caves. Oh, come on. Oh, my fault. That was my fault. Great. Oh, damn. Nope. Do a low blow. Damn it. See, advancing leaves you open to attack is the problem. But then I also can't hit him when he's hanging back there. Damn. How has he not won yet? And there. Yeah, he's won. Leg sweep. Alright, now we know to save before we go there. Damn. Oh, shit. Oh, good, he didn't see us. Phew. I think it took like about 20 hits to take him down. At least in the cave it did. Mind where you're going. Yeah, wake up the entire room, you know. Great go. Nice job. Alright, so let's lubricate the lever with our fat. Maybe just pull the lever to get him to show up. Okay. Minnow. Oh, no, here he is, on time. Okay. You mind where you're going. You're the one that barged in here. Are we going to talk to him? Okay. Alright, so tell him to pull the lever. Oh my god. These people cannot get out of their own way. All right. This must have been fun for whoever the artist behind these scenes to it's like, how can we have different ways for all of these squirrel to be passed out in drunken stupors, sitting in their own and lying around in their own mess and filth. Just look at the head in case it's needed. All right. If we look in this dining room, it's probably the same. The room echoes with the rattling snores of drunken squirrel. The air is fetid with the stench of unwashed fur and stale wine and beer. All right, so let's do a Beast 2 save. Oh, this will be fun. I do want to take up more ground because it seems like he's more defeatable. And it's harder to defend if we're captured here. Damn it. Come on. So it seems like you can get 2 hits in before then he starts attacking that, or he starts defending that line. Or 1. Shit. Maybe it gets a little tougher. Fuck. Oh, that was a good series of hits. Nice. Goodbye. All right. Very good. Save again. Beast 2 has been RIP'd. All right.
You're so good at this.
Onward. Wait till Selena sees how good I am. I don't know if do we actually want to kill her? Probably. Let's kill her and the squirrel. Even though they're now going to be at war with each other. Ooh. Here she is. She's a scorpion? The Eye of Gethrin. That's a cutscene. Oh, we neutralized her. And so the town of Turnvale was freed from Selena's evil tyranny. The squirrel remained, but eventually they became part of the everyday routine of the sleepy town. Orcus was driven from the town in disgrace, while his son Minnow was apprenticed to Luthern. It was a female scorpion. Somehow a mammal scorpion producing milk. I guess that's a GG? Perhaps? Oh, and my fair Gawain? She grew plump and content with babies. I sometimes imagine the surprise on the faces of Nellie, Ratty, and all my friends were I to visit them at the Magpie Tavern. But that chapter of my life is closed now. When Luther and Gawain were wed... What? I left Turnvale, perhaps forever. I thought Gawain professed her love for us. I thought we were going to end up with her. What happened there? We lost out. She grew plump and content with babies, just not my babies. Oh, and that's it. They just throw you to dust. Okay. Well, that was Lure of the Temptress. Yeah, wow. It's an interesting game.
Yeah.
I just wish it would have been a little bit more interesting to play. I mean, on the one hand, again, I liked the graphics a lot. The story was generally fine. The characters were mostly, I don't know, not particularly interesting. The puzzles were not great, and the interface was just bad. And the virtual theater system, while a neat idea and an ambitious one, I don't really think. I mean, it factored into the gameplay a little bit, but it wasn't. I don't know. I'm trying to put myself in the world of 1992. I think it might have been a neat thing to experience at first, but it's mostly a gimmick and I think it would have worn off pretty quickly. And if anything, it just became an annoyance with all the characters running into each other and saying, "Oh, excuse me," and da 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 da. Like, it mostly just impacted the ability to play with the game. And I did not care for the interface. Left and right click were the opposite of what other games do. and having to like hold and scroll the menu. It was just kind of a pain. The other problem with the game, I think, was it was very linear. You can normally have some pretty linear, traditional point and clicks. Typically, though, they will be like you have to figure out how to get from one scene to another, or you might be in a small collection of 3 to 4 screens, and then you make it to the next area of 3 to 4 screens, and in that way, it's fairly linear. This was unusual because it was like a whole village or town or castle area that we could freely explore, but we could only do one thing at a certain time. In most cases, less so in the last portion of the game, but the majority of the game, you basically just had to go around the town, asking all of the characters, talking to them again, until, all of a sudden one of them presents you with an item that you need to then make progress. And then guess what? You have to go around town asking everybody, talking to everybody again, until you can make progress again by someone telling you something or giving you something. So there just weren't that many like puzzles, and it was mostly linear and mostly felt like not really part of our control, and our character was also kind of boring. So I don't know. I'm also surprised. Why was it called The Lure of the Temptress? Like, she was only in the game there at the very end and only in a cutscene. She didn't say one word. We did take a potion earlier to appear as her, but I don't know. I feel like she didn't really play much of a role at all in the game. It was really the squirrel were the so-called stars of the show, but I don't know. So if anything, like, the game had potential, it just didn't feel as executed well. And when you consider, look, it was Revolution Software's first game, you can start to kind of understand it. Obviously, their next game was 2 years later, 94, I think 94, right? With Beneath the Steel Sky, which is the far, far better game. So, to me, it seems like they likely learned from the shortcomings of this game, and it seems like improved upon things for the next one. And obviously, the Broken Sword series thereafter. No, I can't say I was tempted, no. The writing was very good, by the way. So I will say, the writing was actually probably the strongest part of the game. And the graphics were good. I liked those. But, I don't know. They're just mostly boring and... Makes it boring, frustrating, and uninteresting. There were a couple of like the whole cave thing. That all of a sudden stepped up the difficulty quite a bit. So it was good to get one challenging puzzle in there. There might have been 1 or 2 minor ones I'm forgetting. But I guess sort of surveilling the squirrel talking to the shopkeeper. I don't know. The temptation was the brief partial nudity when she was transformed. Yeah, maybe. It happened so quickly, I don't think I caught most of it. But thank you, everyone, for the GGs. Appreciate it. And thank you, Nico, for the pick. I mean, it was good. It was good to play. It was, unfortunately not my favorite game, but it was nice to finally see it.